Okay, there we go. We're back in action. Sorry about that, guys. It seems to be every Windows update it defaults the mic back to like half what the volume it should be, and that's why it doesn't pick it up. Like, so if you never hear me speaking, that's why. So I do apologise for that. But we're back. So yeah, we're going to be playing a bit of Vampyr today. As you can see, looks it should be pretty fun. I've not played a decent Vampyr game in forever, so it should be nice. Alright, let's open this while I've got time. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember you can come over to twitch.tv/Creek whenever you want and catch me streaming or catch any other VODs if you want to see the fun stuff. So yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoy the stream, and remember, I have a merch store now. If you just go on my Twitter, it's currently pinned there, so if you just click on the little link there, it'll take you to the merch store. And aside from that, yeah, enjoy the stream. And if you're not following me, please do. It helps boost the channel. The more followers I have, the more audience I can reach, which is always good. Let's do this. So I've not played any English yet. I've seen like the opening hour, just because it was like a let's watch type thing. So I was like, sure, I'll keep an eye on that, you know. See if mainly to see if the game was something I wanted to play, and it looks like the kind of thing I'd enjoy. So I was gonna wait for it to load in. There we go. There you go. So even if based on medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes take liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures. For theatrical purposes, in other words, do not trust cure any disease or any of the recipes shown in the video game. I know that's what happened when I'm making of this game. Really? They've had to put that disclaimer in there. That's quite funny. Like, don't try and cure yourself with these these methods that have been outdated for like 100 years. Just don't. Who would do that though? I mean, I say there are people like that. New game. There you go. So the more lives you take, the easier the game will be. Ooh, that's a weird way of doing it. So the more people you kill, the easier the game is. I suppose that's a good way to limit the difficulty, actually. So it's like the more you give into the vampire side, the easier it becomes because you become more and more powerful. But I would assume the moral choices become harder and harder to stomach. Because like you're just going around rampaging as a vampire, obviously, you know. I like how they had to put in the whole thing about moral choices as though, like, you know, someone's gonna think, oh, this is totally something that happened, you know. It's like, no, yeah, no. I say more, not a moral choices. The disclaimer was like, yeah, this isn't something that actually happened. So yeah, I think there are things like werewolves and like ghosts in this as well. So that seems quite fun.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown
Ooh,
of
drop some
stone.
dreams.
8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song.
Ooh, give me a minute, guys.
Perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city.
There we go. It looks like we're still alive.
Her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms?
Alright.
What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death?
Okay, guys, having a bit of a waving. So if we dropped a couple of frames there, guys, I think my internet just had a momentary lapse in everything. It seems to be alright.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some unholy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
I was actually reading a thing today about death, and it's saying the reason why people don't live long, or the main reason it'd be bad for us to all start living longer, is because over time the body's like immune system just breaks down, and that's why a lot of old people have a lot more health issues. Because it's like the body just over time. It just becomes less and less efficient. So if you all started living forever, we'd all pretty much all be certain to develop cancers, because the way cancer's like a bug, if you like, in your body's immune system. So that's a lot more likely to happen as you get older, which kind of sucks. Yeah. I can't get over how much this guy looks like Travis Wallenkamp from like Critical Role and voice acting. He really does. Yeah, so it looks like a frame to hold steady. So yeah, we got vampire vision straight off the bat. You can smell the blood. Sweet. Let's have a look. Are there any rats around I can eat? Can we go like full Vampire Masquerade and turn into like a Nosferatu who just like live in the sewers?
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Nah, we're good. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can't. It's not letting me move past this point. I was gonna say, is there a way to avoid this? Hey, there we go. I've been playing PlayStation stuff, so like when I see that symbol, it looks like a triangle, and I'm like, I need to press it upwards. Yeah. I like how towards she's just like a walking pile of organs and blood. How inconvenient would that power be, just to always see people's like blood going around it? It'd be so hard to hold a conversation. I suppose it would make being a doctor a lot easier, because this guy is like, he's a doctor. Imagine if you could like see blood clots forming and stuff, you'd be like, yeah, you're gonna be going for a world. People meet.
My sweet brother.
Whoops.
What have you done?
Mary!
Oh, don't tell me we're dropping dreams again.
No! Mary!
Oh, that's weird. Hang on a sec.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary.
Right, I think we've not dropped any more frames. I think we're good.
No.
Man, there we go. I'm just making sure the stream's running alright. That's not a weird issue where the catch card was flickering as well. It seems to have fixed itself now, which is nice. There's a mute with that stuff in the background as well. I forgot to see it. I did a little VR craft stream the other day.
It's a nightmare.
Did I? Ah.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ooh, right in the chest. Yeah, got them vampire skills. Enhanced strength, durability, and sweet sparkling.
No! Don't shoot!
Let's get a run on.
This is a nightmare.
Well, you know,
I need to get out of here.
you're not wrong. Can I climb? No. Yeah,
This can't be.
seems like it wants me to go only one way. Which I kinda get.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Oh no. What? Not very nice, is it? I'm guessing you just gotta follow it around.
What's going on?
I can't bust through there either. Right, let's go.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
Well,
What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
oh yeah. I'm gonna do a bit of slice and dicing.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Well, you know. Anything around there? No. Right, let's go, Palin. Go, 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 go. Where?
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Ooh. Ooh, it's on fire, it is.
Sorry.
No, I can't crouch.
The leech, boys! No, please, stop! Fire, does it? Who are you?
Okay, so I've got a stamina bar. Good to know. Hi there.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job.
Yep.
Just leave me.
Yeah, you kind of don't want to be standing in the sun. That's like the worst thing for a vampire. See, the rules in the sun are never like clear. It's like
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
there you go. So you're not. It's never clear whether whether vampires can heal from it or whether it's like permanent
I need
damage.
to find somewhere to hide. I cannot. Let me go. Enter.
Screw it. I'm just gonna go for him. Hello, peace. There we go.
I need to find shelter.
I could go in there. Have a look. I mean, this is Victorian London. In theory, you could just go right into a pub because no one would give a rat's ass.
Is anybody there?
Nope.
What is this place?
We had a big keep out sign on the door, so I'm gonna guess it's probably a plague house. Not plague, I guess, because that's more.
Place seems abandoned.
Like isn't.
I should be safe enough here.
It's a 90s, turn of the century almost. Let's have a look. So it's like things like dysentery and all that kind of fun stuff. Oh no.
Brother, what have you done?
Yes. Well, I'll give you a clue.
Mary! Mary!
Right, Contrara? How did you guide him, bro?
I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will.
Well, I mean, you did that to them. You did it to her, so it's kind of your fault. Let's have a look. Let's have a wander around then. See if we can find anything. Ooh, I see a glowing thing. There we go. Fire and sun. Leeches do not feel a stun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when caught under rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, real good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it were burning from the inside, its eyes and flesh melted. And I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared beyond the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried to save him test with fire, the bleach never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapons of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. Okay. Was that Carl Eldritch? Let's have a look. Carl Eldritch, pre-Wen leader. Okay. Interesting. So, sunlight doesn't kill them, it just weakens them. Good to know. So, yeah, like I was saying, isn't it? It's never really made clear what the rules are on for vampires all the time. Like, I mean, there's a whole thing of like, if you tie a knot in front of the vampire's path, the vampire's got to stop and untie it. It's a weird. It's like there's a whole bunch of weird folklore surrounding different vampires of different cultures. Obviously not all of them are true.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
Charming.
What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Dickheads. Okay, so we didn't even check I was dead. We just took my stuff.
That's impossible.
Well, I suppose we were dead, but then we got brought back by the vampire. So, assuming we did get brought back, because you know, that's the only way you can become a vampire. Well, you know, I don't know, because then who's? I mean, the first vampire. Apparently, the original vampire was like a curse from God or something. I'm guessing. I think that's how it used to be in like the old Dracula cartoons and stuff like that. So look. No reflection? No, maybe there is, I don't know. It didn't show you one clear there, which is weird. Like, you'd think if you want to reinforce that you've got a reflection, it'd be like...
Who goes there? Who's there?
Ooh.
Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Well, you know, bad news for you there, pal.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
So look, 5 shillings, which is, if you don't know, is the old English currency. Obviously we moved on to pounds. Ooh, hello. Drug overdose, I'm guessing. So that's probably a good way if you were a, like, old-fashioned vampire. That's probably a good way of not attracting attention, is using like a needle instead of biting them. Because then you just take needles from like a vein, just take blood from a vein, and that way. Depending on how much blood a vampire needs to like feed on, I don't know.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
I'm not...
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
I'm not sure how I feel about the cutscenes in this. Like, they're very stop motion. Like I don't know whether it's just they didn't have enough money to animate cutscenes.
It never got easy.
Let's have a look. Lydia Diary. 15th of October, bad sleep, Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. It had a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. Well, if it's mechanical, they're not going to let you. 16th of October, I talked to them with a mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. Went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs and only a few syringes. And some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. But it's so far, and I feel with my wife for so long. Becky put the meal a few hours after she ate. She was so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. Says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, barricade house. This is from Lewis. Then the mechanical shovel stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies all day into the giant hole. It smells terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refused to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and moaning downstairs. I actually have a good eye hiding the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself and my own wife. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It won't be long. I pray I got it one soon. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning, but Becky was sitting in her empty belt chimney, just panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me. Around the move of her eyes. I pointed a gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. That just sounded like a tomb. No one knows. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I'm guessing she was like a ghoul. If I'm like, given that she didn't want to leave her house, she was probably like. I'm guessing if you're a ghoul, if you're like that's the thing a lot of vampire fiction deals with is like vampires turning people into slaves and stuff like that. I'm guessing if you do that, or if you become a ghoul, you're not as resistant to the sun probably, and that's why she didn't want to go out. And obviously he'd boarded the house up so she couldn't get out in the night maybe. Either that or she was too weak because she probably had it fed.
This makes no sense. None of it.
Well, you know.
No sense at all.
Well, you are a vampire. Vampires biologically wouldn't make much sense.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, from a biological standpoint, being a vampire wouldn't really work. Because yes, your body gets nutrients from blood, but you still need to have, you still need to have a whole bunch of other nutrients. Like, there's only really iron in blood and oxygen. There's not really like carbohydrates, and all vitamins and everything. You know what I mean? Ooh, I mean, if you are a vampire, that's not going to work. And as it's recently fed, it's just regenerate anyway. Go to the shower and rest, yeah.